People ask if it's really possible or legal to remove the catalytic converter on an Audi A4. Technically, yes, you can do it yourself with hand tools. But heads up, it's actually illegal to drive on US roads without one. This is usually an off-road mod only. So why would anyone want to do this? Easy, performance. Removing the cat can hypothetically give you a tiny bump in horsepower, like 3 to 5%, which feels dramatic if your car was choking up from a clogged one, but expect a much louder, smellier ride. First, you'll want to lift your Audi and make sure it's absolutely secure. I'm talking about all four corners solid on jack stands, not just a single jack. Cars slip, and nobody wants that to be how their car project ends. Next, locate the catalytic converter under the car. On most Audi A4s, it's up front, right after the downpipe. Looks like a small metal canister in your exhaust system. That's your target. No need to be an expert. It's pretty obvious once you're under there. Before doing anything else, spray those bolts with penetrating oil, like WD-40. These bolts probably haven't moved since your Audi left Ingolstadt. Save yourself the curse words and broken ratchets. Let the oil soak for 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even overnight if it's really rusty. Now, take pictures of everything. Seriously, it sounds ridiculous, but you will absolutely forget how things lined up, and Google Images will not save you as well as your own camera. I learned this the hard way on my friend's VW. With your socket wrench, start removing the bolts connecting the cat to both downpipe and exhaust midsection. If one is rock frozen, don't force it. Use some leverage, maybe a breaker bar. Worst case, you'll need a reciprocating saw, but that's a last resort. Once the bolts are out, gently maneuver the catalytic converter out of its space. You might need to jiggle, wiggle, or curse it a little for motivation. Just be careful of the O2 sensors. Those are expensive and fragile, like a Portland brunch shop sourdough starter. Pro tip, mark your O2 sensors and note which cable goes where. Mixing them up leads to check engine lights, or, at worst, wonky air fuel readings. That can wreck your fuel economy by about 10%, which no one enjoys. The empty gap now needs addressing. You can install a straight pipe, aka test pipe, in place of the cat. These are available online and bolt up in the same way, but again, track use only, unless you like risking $2,500 fines if you get caught. Bolt in the straight pipe, tighten everything down, and double-check your work. Exhaust leaks are more than just annoying. They can dump harmful gases into your cabin. Go over every single joint, even if it feels overkill. Start the car, expect it to be way louder, with a raspier growl. Any check engine light? That's probably the O2 sensors. You'll need a spacer or electronic simulator to trick the car's ECU. Google O2 sensor defouler, or else a tune to mask the warning. People imagine they'll feel a night and day difference, but most of the time it's more psychological. It feels faster because it's so much louder. Just remember, for most daily drivers, the benefit is rarely worth the legal and environmental headaches that follow.